Welcome, RetroYuuki fans. I hope you guys are ready for another tier list for today. Today, we have for you guys fast food restaurants and how I feel about them in a ranking system. So, for those of you who do not know, we have a second channel called RetroYuuki 2. That is where you get more RetroYuuki with besides the live streams on the main channel, maybe some highlights and some stuff like this. So make sure you guys hit like and subscribe on both channels when they go up. And let's see you guys right here. So as you guys can see, we have the tier list for fast food restaurants. So I have some rules. I need to have this restaurant at least one time in my life, and I had to taste some stuff from there in order to give a ranking. If I never had that particular fast food restaurant, then it goes into never had. If I had just a little bit of it, just enough, then it gets a rank automatically. So let's get started in order here. So first we have Domino's Pizza. Okay, I've had this before. I love me some pizza. Flavor wise, it's okay. It's an okay flavor. I had the crust. The crust is okay. The toppings, yeah, could be using a little work. But hey, they're good. C tier. Next one is Popeyes, based in the South, Louisiana. And I gotta tell you the story here. Um, as you guys know, we do Lent, which is when you don't eat meat during Lent. And I had I think their shrimp box in Popeyes. It's good stuff. Their fries are good. Their chicken is good. Their shrimp is good. And then of course the chicken sandwich deal. I love Popeyes, but is it S tier? No, but it is A tier on my list. I love it. It's good. Louisiana chicken, Popeyes, very good. But it's just not S tier for me. I'm sorry. Whataburger, I cannot do that one. I will tell you, however, it is the competitor to In and Out. But it is one of the competitors to In and Out. I just cannot rank it because I never had Whataburger. It's based in Texas, however, because I do know there is one content creator on my streaming. It is Jimmy Dukes Gaming. He lives in Texas. There is Whataburger there. There's no Whataburger here because it's a Texas thing. So, but I will tell you, In and Out is a California thing. Just like what I said. So I never had Whataburger. Dunkin Donuts in terms of food and not just coffee. I will tell you, we have a Dunkin Donuts just across the street from my house. All I have to do is walk over there for some DD. Is it top tier? Donut wise, they're okay. They're good. I love their donuts. Then I do their munchkins. Their coffee's okay. It's B tier. It is absolute B tier. It's okay. It's good stuff, but I just don't see it an A tier. Dairy Queen or DQ. Very few times I had this though, unfortunately. But because I did not have it enough, I'm unfortunately gonna have to say never had. Because usually you would hear DQ for ice cream, or because it's called Dairy Queen. But I have some rules. I have to have at least one entree there for it to count. Because I only had one time, and it was for their ice cream in Excalibur Hotel and Casino in Vegas. And because I was super young at that time, I have to go with never had just because I want to taste their food correctly. So I'm gonna keep it at never had. Arby's. Arby's I've had because On the way to Vegas, we go to Barstow. Barstow is our pit stop. Arby's, for me, their fries are good. Their sandwiches, though, mid. Their sandwiches are mid. Now, do I believe it's a good restaurant? Yeah, yeah, I do. I do agree that it could be a good restaurant. But is it a restaurant I would go to as my go to? The answer to that is no. C tier. Next one, Burger King. I've had Burger King before. I've done their chicken nuggets and their burger, but it's not enough. No, actually, it's enough. I love their barbecue stuff, though. My favorite burger from Burger King, though, is actually a sandwich, not burger. Their chicken sandwich is not bad. But how would I feel if I ranked this as C tier? You know what? I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. B tier, just because I've had more of Burger King than Domino's and Arby's. Because if it was given a choice from my parents, where would you like to go, Yuki? Burger King, automatic. Sorry, but that's my ruling. B tier, Burger King, no pun intended. Next one is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, I don't usually have on a basis of like choices. If I had a choice, then yeah, I'll give it to Chick-fil-A. Their chicken nuggets though are good. Their fries are good. But there's a special rule with Chick-fil-A. Did you know they close on Sundays or special days in terms of the calendar? What that is one of the only restaurants I've noticed that has a special rule on Sundays because that's the Lord's day. You don't work on the Lord's day. Chick-fil-A, however, in terms of food, gets an A tier. I love it. Chicken nuggets good. French fries good. No problems there. It's not an S tier though. No. Not in my opinion. Chipotle. Never actually I don't go there as much anymore. And I think if I remember correctly, my dad never liked it. Chipotle, if we have a choice then I have to. But never had. It or never had only because I don't go there as much. If I went there more than a few times, then yes, I would give it a ranking, and that would be the lowest ranking. But because of that, nope, never had. Starbucks in terms of food, coffee, and all that. Starbucks is my go-to in terms of coffee. I have a star. We have a Starbucks on the campus of my school. We have Starbucks in Vegas. We have Starbucks here in Cali. We have Starbucks everywhere. If it's coming to the food, their biscuits are okay. They're mid, but not really. Starbucks in terms of coffee is an A tier, but we need to talk about this list as an overall. Because of that, Starbucks is a C tier. If we're talking about overall, in my opinion, I think Starbucks is okay for coffee. That's been their go to spot. But if we're talking about food like biscuits and all that good stuff, I think it's C tier. Five Guys. I love Five Guys. We don't go there much, but we've been there enough to I've been there enough to give them a ranking. I will tell you, the fries and burgers are delicious. Whenever I had them, whenever we're gonna have them again, there is one flaw: it is pricey. But like they said, maybe it's worth the price, and you know what? It is. But I think it's just a little bit too pricey. But you know what? For the food and stuff, automatic S tier. I really think it's good stuff. I just think it's the price that's going to be a little bit of a downer. But trust me, when you have that, yum, 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 S tier. Hardee's, also known as Carl's Jr. here, Carl's Jr. here in Cali or on the West Coast. Hardee's or Carl's Jr. My favorite burger there is called the Western Bacon. Oh my goodness, it's good. But then when you have their other stuff, it's unappealing sometimes. Their chicken tenders is good. I've only had their breakfast a few times. And that was either at school on the campus or because I need something quick to eat when my when we are going with my parents to church. Food wise, because I had the Western bacon cheeseburger, it's gonna be biased. So I need to be unbiased on this. Their chicken nuggets are good. I mean, chicken tenders are good. Their Western bacon is good. But if we're going to go based on a lot of factors, C tier. Look, I love me some Carl's Jr., but I have to be very very unbiased when it comes to this ranking. Taco Bell. I've only had Taco Bell once out of every 300. One in every 300 visits. So if you give me a choice between Carl's Jr., In and Out, Burger King, I'll choose those over Taco Bell. It's not it's not because I don't want to try Taco Bell. It's because most of the time we avoid Taco Bell at the choice. But if I had to say something, it's it's very little. Never had. Never had or few times. I need to change this to or few times. White Castle. Okay. White Castle has those sliders that you can order. Their sliders are actually good. The problem is it's small. It is a small boy. They're talking about small boy burgers, their sandwiches, my friends. If you try the White Castle. The White Castle I've been to is in Vegas. Here in Cali, in order to get a White Castle, you have to find it. The good news is they have it at store now. White Castle is a C tier. I just look, they're known for their sliders, that's for sure. But I just cannot put it above Carl's Jr. Shake Shack. This one I love. I believe it is the East Coast competitor to In and Out. That's from what I heard. I had their burger before. I was I was we we were going somewhere and we stopped by to check out Shake Shack. I had their mushroom burger, but their mushroom burger is actually a thing inside of a onion ring, I think. If I remember correctly on this burger. I've had it before, so I haven't a chance to rank it. It is a B tier though. It is B tier. Only because I don't have it as much as like Burger King or Popeyes. This should have been in C tier. The only reason why it's in B tier is because of taste and the fact that I can find it here in Cali. We actually have one near us, and there's one in Vegas in the outlet in the North outlet. It is actually when you go to the Valley spot. It's B tier. Jack in a Box is next. I have had Jack in a Box a few times. Unfortunately, the only saving grace is their fries. D tier. I just haven't had enough of Jack in the Box to give it more higher. If I did, then yeah. But my favorite restaurant to go to would be Carl's Jr. in that particular spot, or Burger King. KFC, known for chicken, biscuits, and gravy. I will tell you this: when I had KFC, my combo is the biscuits, the fries, and the chicken. Most likely the chicken and the fries. What I would do, the chicken, fries, and biscuit. What I would do, take a chicken, rip it apart, put it in my biscuit. Easy chicken sandwich right there, or chicken biscuit sandwich right there. Automatic. But is it good enough to be put on an A or an S tier, or even a B tier? Well, the last time I had KFC was when I took a vacation recently in Canada. We had the chicken, we had the biscuit, and the fries. Very good stuff. A tier. Now, will I have it more than Chick-fil-A? Yes. Will I have it more than Popeyes? No. I still think Popeyes is better than KFC in my opinion, but for sure it's A tier. In and out. That's what the hamburger is all about. And you know what? It is what the hamburger is all about. This is California territory when it comes to In and Out. Now, when it comes to In and Out with me and my family, if I was given a choice between In and Out, Wendy's, Popeyes, and all that, I mean, excuse me, if I had the choice between El Polo Loco and In and Out, I'm taking In and Out immediately. Does it deserve an S tier just because I said that? No. Their burger is very good. Let's no cap that. Their fries are good, especially if you get them well done. Well done fries, crispy on the outside. Now, does it deserve a ranking of A or S? That one is the hard part because it's so good, but I'm gonna put it an A tier. I am I indeed from Cali, so of course we're gonna have In and Out. That's why I put Whataburger on never had, because Whataburger is Texas. But because of that, also I put it at A tier. The only thing about In and Out though, their menu is super small. But that's only because of the culture. They have not added a menu item for a while. I will tell you, I tried their shakes. Their shakes are delicious. Vanilla too. It's just that their menu is from way back. But is it a good thing? Yeah, because it's your classic items that never going to change. So, and by the way, every time we have In and Out, my mom finishes her burger, so there's a plus there. A tier. McDonald's. Okay. Now we get to my childhood here. I grew up on McDonald's. I will tell you now right there. 95% of the time, if I had a choice back then, when I was younger, which restaurant do I want to go to? Give me McDonald's and I'll eat it. Chicken nuggets, delicious. I go with their quarter pounder with cheese, delicious. French fries are okay, it just needs a little work. Chicken nuggets is okay. And when I used to go to grade school, we do no, actually, I went to the laser program in high school. It is the after school program, and one of their things that they did was this. Um, every Friday they would have this promotion of $1 fish fillet on Friday, and the the proceeds actually go back to the program itself, to the laser program. In addition, because it was Fridays, that makes it easier for dinner. In addition, they actually did that promotion during the time of Lent, which is a tradition for our for those of you who do not know. You cannot eat meat on Fridays during the 40 days of Lent, and this was an easy dinner in McDonald's. But but religion and learning stuff on the side aside, does it deserve an A or an S rank or B rank or B tier? This one's my childhood. But B tier. There's some food items there that are delicious. Quarter pound with quarter pounder with cheese for sure. Their chicken tenders for sure. I mean chicken nuggets for sure. Their French fries. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, some items did not hit. One time they had their barbecue chicken tenders. There's, I think it was spicy. It's not good. It's good, but the presentation, uh-uh. It hits on food. It just does not hit on the presentation. But for that reason, I'm giving McDonald's a B tier. Subway. Okay, my story with Subway is this. I have a Subway across the street. Not directly across, but cross the street and turn left. Subway's there. But that's not the point here. My time with Subway has been up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Ever since I went into like Burger King and these other stuff here. Um the last time I had a Subway was like 40 or 5 years ago. It's been that long. My go-to was the ham, the pepper parmesan cheese. I would put lettuce on there, and then I went to my other favorite, teriyaki chicken, teriyaki onion chicken. It's not bad, but they're trying out a new menu called the Subway series. I have not been to Subway for a while, but when I did, it was alright. But does it deserve a high rank? No. C tier. I just think it needs a little bit more. And I heard there's something that that happened at Subway. So for that reason, C tier Subway. Panda Express is a automatic C tier. The only reason why is because the portions are huge, and I can even finish it. And sometimes it's the presentation is not good. C tier. Panera Bread. Panera Bread deserves a bit more attention than it does because their flatbread is good stuff. I love it there. You know what? Yeah, I like it. I like Panera Bread. But am I going to choose that over McDonald's, In and Out, Burger King, and all these? No. It deserves a high rank. It's just not an S tier for me. Panera Bread deserves a B tier. It's just not enough for an A tier. But it's not going to be a high B. It's going to be a low B tier, in my opinion. But is it better than McDonald's? Yeah. Is it better than Shake Shack? No. Not in my opinion. Next one is Pizza Hut. Oh boy. Now we're really digging deep here. Pizza Hut, in my official history with Sir Pizza Hut, has been very good. I love me some Pizza Hut. If I'm going to choose a pizza place, it's going to be Pizza Hut. Why? Their taste is good. I like their toppings, the way they're cooked, and it's crispy. B tier. Oops. Is it better than McDonald's? Yep. Is it better than Panera? Yep. Is it better than Shake Shack? Yep. Is it better than Burger King? No. In my opinion, no. Pizza Hut needs to stay there in B tier. In mid B tier. Little Caesars. Nope. Never had. Actually I did, but not as much. Next thing is Sonic, and I'm talking about the Sonic Drive-In. I've had it a few times, but is it enough for a ranking? The last time I had Sonic Drive-In was when I was going home from one of the national parks here in Cali, and we were going to visit a family friend of ours. So we decided to go back into Sonic Drive-In. I think I had a sandwich. It's not bad, but is it enough for me to give a ranking? In my opinion, the answer is no, is yes. But it's going to stay at C tier. Better than Panda Express? Yep. Better than Subway? Yep. Better than Jack in the Box? No. That's where it stops. Finally, Wingstop. The only reason why I've heard of Wingstop is because I believe at one point, because I'm a Laker fan, they were once the partner of the Lakers. So what the deal was is if the Lakers won on the road, then you can enjoy 50% off your order the next day. That's how I remember Wingstop by. Wingstop is in here near us. The only time I had Wingstop, one time or two, it was a few years ago, and that was after a shopping trip. Well, I was not with my parents at that time. I think I was with one of my friends. But it was good. But is it good enough to get a ranking just because? No. I think I need a little bit more Wingstop in order to give Wingstop a proper rank. That's why I'm deciding not to give a correct tier to Wingstop just because it's not something that I would go to often. If given a choice, then yes, I would go to Wingstop. But to like give it a rank, no. I think it's too early. I have not had Wingstop much, and definitely Whataburger actually goes to the bottom because I actually never had it at all. So that is my list so far. Now, do I want to make an argument? I could have made an argument for Popeyes to be an S tier, but I just can't. I think it's missing something. Just a little bit more, we're gonna give it that S tier. Five Guys gets the S tier just because um a taste, it's worth the price, although it's expensive. That's why I gave Five Guys S tier. So I really think I that this is my list right here. Now, what about you guys? What do you guys think? Where would you have ranked your favorite fast food? Let me know in your comment section. Or we're gonna have a Discord soon for RetroYuuki too. You can share your tier list there too. So get ready for that. And if you guys want more tier lists like this, make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and enable your notifications as we get ready for RetroYuuki 2. And next time we're gonna rank another tier list. You never know what I'm gonna come up with. Hang tight and have fun. And of course, don't forget to live life to the fullest.